So very quickly, I have the honor of being able to introduce our, one of our key sponsors, so our founding partner, Spotlight. So End-to-End Services provides integration platform services for a number of technologies, including system-wide, system-wide technologies like the CVC Course Exchange. Their new LightleapAI product is quickly gaining attention for its application, registration, and financial aid fraud detection and mitigation. We are grateful to End-to-End Lightleap for generously serving as our founding sponsor for the conference. At this time, I'd like to introduce Kiran Kodithala, CEO of End-to-End, to share a few words. Thank you.
Thanks, John. Hello, everyone. My name is Kiran Kodithala. I've been informed backstage to keep it shorter than I thought it would. So if I'm going to quickly move forward, that is to prevent you from any further delays. Right. So let's start with the presentation here. First and foremost, who am I and what do we do? End-to-End is a technology services company that has been founded exclusively and focused only on higher education. Our focus has been on data integration for the last 13 years. But my life journey, like Chancellor Sonia talks about, is really I only worked in higher education for the last 26 years. I started working as a student worker at University of Illinois in 1998. And since then, I've only worked with universities on implementing student information systems, integrating student information systems, and the like. In fact, a lot of you are already involved and using End-to-End's platform. And one of the platforms is called Illuminate, which is the core data processing platform for California Virtual Campus. If you're a member of the California Virtual Campus, your course catalog data and student registration data is being funneled through Illuminate, which is our integration platform as a service. And why is this important? When we talk about AI, there's a lot of focus on, anybody can build an AI application now. A kid out of college can start building an AI chatbot. A new startup can start building an AI chatbot. But where we differ is our power of data, power of understanding student data, power of understanding and leveraging student data to support strategic and tactical missions. Like Dr. Lee Lambert said, AI is no longer just a good way to move the manure from one place to another. It is a new way of thinking higher education itself. This is the new way to change learning. This is a new way to transform student experience. And I'm going to take one of those examples. But before I jump into what AI can do, there's a lot of questions for all of us. Is AI truly real? Is it a bunch of malarkey? Or is it a hallucination? Or is it riddled with biases? And all of those are genuine discussions we all should have. Because every time we take a technology and accept it wholeheartedly, technology disappoints us. So that's why Dr. Chancellor Sonia's discussion was very, very powerful, because technology has to be humble, technology has to be data-driven, technology has to be bias-free. And that's one of the things that we've been exclusively working on. So what are the big problems AI can solve? AI can actually solve a lot of things. AI can transform student experience. AI can transform faculty course remediation. AI can make recommendations to help faculty build more plagiarism-free assignments. AI can help students learn better. AI can help resolve equity. But we don't have time to talk about all of those. I'm going to take one use case where AI can actually solve, has been truly being used by some of your peer institutions. One of the big issues that California community colleges in general and all the community colleges are facing is the concept of fraud. I've seen some news studies where it's a $4 billion problem for California community colleges, but also it's a huge problem for community colleges in general. And the reason for that is community colleges accept everybody that apply and did not have the complex machinery that banks and automobile companies or mortgage companies use. When you apply for a car loan, a bank, a car loan company can use complex things to find out whether it's a fraudulent person or not. So it's a huge problem for higher education, especially for community colleges. And to solve that, it's also a very complex problem. So we were brought this problem by Jory and Dr. Lee Lambert 3 months ago almost and said, Kiran, you saying that you can all do all these cool things, but we have this real fire we need to put off with the power of AI, and can you solve that? Within 3 months, we were able to take the systemic problem and solve this by taking a very complex problem where when we started 3 months ago, we did not even know who were fraudulent students. So we identified fraudulent students, built out the clusters, and built an AI model that is currently in production at Foothill De Anza College and also West Valley Mission District. And the AI model, the reason why we were able to do it in 3 months when compared to what it would have taken years before is because of the power of AI, because of machine learning, because of all the tools we get by when you integrate student data experience, power of AI ML, and APIs, and integrate it together by working closely with people. And that's what makes it exciting. We have been able to deploy LightleapAI at Foothill De Anza after working with them a couple of months. And when West Valley said, yes, let's do it, it took us literally 1 week to deploy the APIs and get the results for them. And that is the power that we are super excited about. So, like we all talked about here, we are a technology company, and I'm a sales guy being a CEO of a company, but I want to hear from you, from the customers themselves that have worked with artificial intelligence and truly benefited from this. Because it's no longer about like Blade Runner or Terminator 2 where AI is coming to get us. The only way AI can truly be valuable is if AI and humans work together, and that is the cool thing about this platform.
Prior to the whole AI, a couple of our folks at ETS had created a report specifically for financial aid to be able to detect what we believe were fraudulent students, so we could place them on our own holds or place verification on them. I know since the pandemic, it has become tenfold the amount of fraud that we are getting. So we really couldn't manage it in our fraudulent reports that we had because it just is too many students. So having the capability of the AI to help us determine has just really reduced the amount of students we look at through our own fraudulent reports.
At West Valley Mission District, we're at the beginning stages of implementing LightLeap to automate the detection of fraudulent student applications. Our current analysis shows that LightLeap is over 90% accurate in identifying over 3,800 confirmed fraud cases out of more than 44,000 applications, with an additional 1,100 cases highly likely but needing further confirmation. This remarkable accuracy is going to allow us to safeguard our resources much more effectively. We're potentially going to save over $150,000 a year on staff labor. These are resources that we can redirect to support students that are here to learn and need our support.
Since the pandemic, colleges and universities nationwide have struggled with increases in attempted fraud, whether that's application fraud or financial aid fraud. And at Foothill and De Anza colleges, we've also seen those increases. Our A&R and financial aid teams have worked feverishly to try to scrub through large data sets and identify fraudulent applications to be able to prevent us from awarding any aid to criminals who are posing as real students. We're really excited that as we've launched for the fall quarter, we've seen almost a doubling in the efficacy of our fraud detection efforts. And we're now at a place where we're automating that, and it's saving staff time, it's saving the college important resources that can go to the students in our communities who really need them. For colleges that are struggling, we've been there. I would say just get started. We were able to leverage the infrastructure put in place for the CVC course exchange that's in place at all the colleges to be able to reduce the technical lift and just introduce a few new APIs. So get started. I had internal skeptics, but as we've rolled out the product speaks for itself.
So this is the cool thing about the platform. It's no longer about hallucinations or biases. These are real world problems we are solving. And I can go on and about a lot of the other things, and I know that my time is up. So where I'm going to lead with that is we are a data company, integration company solving strategic and tactical problems for higher education. We're not a new company that have reinvented themselves for AI. We are a data company looking to solve the problems. And some of the issues that we are trying to solve is building a chatbot where students can search for what courses they're enrolled in, what courses they can register, and the inferences that AI, the generative AI, can do is pretty cool. Student can literally say, what courses am I currently registered to, what courses did I complete, and also say, hey, what job should I get in San Francisco area? By the way, I need at least to make $250,000 to survive here, right? So AI will actually give them results saying, these are the 3 jobs based on your academic history, and if the student says, oh, what about this other job? It'll say, well, you are not really fit for that. So not only, well, it's not biased, I don't think, at least I hope not, but those are things that we are going to try to fix. But one of the cool things about this platform is no longer, as you've seen here, generative AI, informational AI. It is actionable AI. Students can register for courses. Students can pay their bills. Students can sign up for payment plans and accept their financial aid. So when we talk about, we have this problem with higher education where there's administrative systems, there's learning systems, there is classroom systems. What we are looking at with AI is to build it all together so that the learning, administration, student services can all be powered with the power of data and AI. And what we are hoping to achieve, just like we did with California Virtual Campus, is to connect all the systems together so that instead of student applying for Foothill De Anza, West Valley and saying, oh, it looks like they're now doing fraud detection better, so let me go apply to other schools, we are saying, let's come up with a cohesive system so that all the community colleges can whitelist all the common students, blacklist all the bad students, and curb the fraud problems once and for all, and solve the systemic problem for higher education. So I know there's a lot to discuss here. There's a panel discussion that is coming up later today. Please join it at 12:30, where Foothill De Anza and West Valley are going to talk explicitly about all the details about it, if you can. But I'm going to leave at this quote here. It's really, in the era of AI, knowledge isn't just power, it's the ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn. The reason that's the power of AI, and that's the power of humans. The reason why we grow, the reason why we become wise at 45 and not at 25, the reason why a kid learns so quickly in kindergarten is because of their ability to learn. The reason why we become wiser at 45, hopefully, is because we have an ability to relearn. The reason why we are truly wise at 60 is because we have the ability to unlearn, whether it's on golf, whether it is on tennis, whether it is in life. That's how AI works. AI truly is about learning, relearning, unlearning, all powered by data. It's no longer powered by some big tech companies or the people who pay us the most money. It is truly about how mankind is putting information into the systems. But what we are doing is a private AI environment where this learning is happening within your student information system and within your learning ecosystem, and it's not just being sold out to all the companies. So thank you so much for your time. Truly appreciate it. I'll pass it back to Don.